surprised none of you have put two and two together.
Enlighten us.
Miss Karcher, you say?
Yes.
Her origins... Well, think about it. Why is the Shadowfell dangerous? Why is simply being in there dangerous?
Add a character. That is the energy in that plane, like, void energy.
Yes.
It's full of
That
void
means
energy,
Sybil
isn't
would
it?
know the answer why.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Be Sybil.
Okay, so Sybil needs to make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, a roll?
Plane of Shadows, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to PM this to you.
He would have to be immune to void damage. The only things I know that are immune to void damage are the undead.
Hoshimi's face goes white.
Adrian's looking confused.
You're not saying.
Gotta re-roll that?
Meh.
Mm-hmm. Well, luckily for you, it's Sybil narrowed it down for you enough.
Oh.
Suddenly things start making sense to you. The way she looked, the way she acted, the way she behaved while under the effects of the fiery Joker. The fact that she got along very chummily with Zoo.
Which of her parents did she look the most like?
You remember Shylin telling you that she was adopted.
Forgot that part.
So, Raquel, maybe a vampire?
What?
I'm sorry?
She may be a vampire or a dhampir, a half vampire. I'm pretty, like, 99.9% sure now.
So,
If you think about it, she did kind of go cuckoo labata, when she had the fiery jokers, you know, thirsting for blood. That's actually probably why she could talk to the wolf, and, also Zoo. And, pale, skin, and, interesting eyes, how we only really saw her in the dark.
Dhampir, creature that is the result of a union between a vampire and a human.
Oh, yeah, that.
Ooh.
Hoshimi's face, like, crinkles up. Ew.
Adrian's thinking, It's like, my dad knew one, I think.
Yeah, so, that's why she survived in the Plane of Shadows so long. She is technically undead. Not quite like the, king that we fought back there, but certainly some level of it.
Yes, undead are certainly diverse, aren't they?
Well, that would explain why why her presence never bothered me.
In contrast to vampires do not need to drink blood to survive, but they do need to eat a lot.
Well,
How do I know this?
How do you know anything you know, Seven?
I don't know!
At this point, we just don't question it.
it's helpful sometimes, though.
Well,
At,
I'll let
right
you all,
now, it's helpful.
I'll let you all recover from that little exploding brain moment. I have business to attend to.
Zorn,
Yes,
thank you for helping Seven.
you're welcome.
I'm sorry I shot off your mask.
It's fine. I can fix it.
Seba kind of just turns around and looks at everybody else. Now what?
I don't know.
I don't think we get this far.
We should go back to the mansion. We'll need to catch the others up about this.
But what about Abigail?
And the tiefling!
We had them looking for Abigail, remember? We need to
Right,
go back
right.
anyway.
Right, sorry.
And besides, we do have to get back. We honestly do have to get back to Directian for a meeting with Reinhardt's Resurrector.
Are we gonna blow this place up or not?
No.
No, we're
they're-
not. Unfortunately.
But
Remember, we need the wine casks for the museum to hopefully, save my family from poverty.
Yeah, that's true.
heck, if we get this place cleaned up, we could probably make it a home base.
It'll definitely be a home for some interesting memories.
What?
I wonder if we could find some brownies around.
Yeah.
And if we do go out, we would need someone to guard the place.
Yeah. Adrian, what exactly has your family gone through?
You have no idea.
I have a bunch of books.
I don't. Let's leave. I'm done with this place. I'm completely done with ghosts, with shadows, with. Ugh! I
We
want
didn't
to
even
talk
face
to my
any.
brother. I want to talk to my brother.
Right.
Is that okay with the rest of you?
That's perfectly okay.
Fine by me.
I'm hungry.
We should drop off at least somewhere where the young lady can be stabilized. But then, yes.
I agree with that.
Alright. Well, let's get Kenzen as well. Maybe have a stay at the mansion for now.
Yeah.
Alright.
I am. Oh.
Yeah.
Everything. We still have the absinthe, right?
We got plenty.
Once we get back to the mansion, good night.
Fair enough.
Ellie, I've sent you a PM.
Mm-hmm. Then, okay, Hoshimi's ears perk up suddenly. Oh, perhaps not. Hoshimi cusses pretty hard in Calcat.
Adrian was about to cover Seven's ears, but realized, wait, she can't understand.
Oh.
Hey, shut up! She doesn't understand Calcat. Wait a minute.
Yes, I do.
She got the multi-language.
I hate you. Hoshimi, instead of responding verbally, she puts her hand behind her head where Seven can't see, and and displays her finger at Alwyn.
Is everything okay? Why is Hoshi angry? Oh, maybe you're hungry like me too. Let's get some food.
We're getting those children someplace safe.
Okay.
Then we're going back to the mansion. And you all need to brace yourselves, because I don't know exactly what Yuto is talking about right now.
Okay.
All I
Alright.
know is that I'm thoroughly done.
So, as you head towards the prison cells, you notice that Kenzin, the Drow girl, and Sorn are all gone. Here's that
Had a
you left.
suspicion he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, that saves us a little bit of trouble. Back to the mansion. I want to know what the hell Yuto's on about.
What did he say?
We have someone in the mansion. Someone unexpected.
Adrian looks at Alwyn. Maybe he got tired of waiting.
Hollyhock?
Could be.
All right. Well, possibly.
This will be interesting if it is. He's wanted to avoid me this whole time. So let's go find out.
By the way, Josh, how much time is allotted between meeting up with Sorn and heading to the mansion now?
It's about like a half. It's only like about 15-20 minutes.
All right. Yeah, Adrian's was pouring magic into the Aeon Stone. I believe this entire time. I think I put that in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
You did. I saw it.
Yeah.
All right.
So you head back to the Valentine mansion.
Generous.
Sybil's freaking avatar is so small that it just looks like he's sitting on the tile.
Yeah, right.
Whatever works.
I'm just amused by it.
I realized I still have the light on from earlier. I didn't turn it off.
Well, what are we working on now?
Hoshimi is marching right to the I guess the living room.
Yeah.
She comes in, she just casually leans on, she just like folds her arms on the back of the chair, on the back of the couch, and just leans against it. So, Caius, do we want to talk about what Yuto told me?
Yeah, it's he's looking a little nervous. Yeah, we have there's someone here who's I believe I should make myself known.
Oh. Adrian doesn't say anything. Because remember he kept his promise.
Who are you?
My name is Trixie, and you all... What were you doing in the basement of that mansion?
What business is it of yours?
You're going to be difficult, aren't you?
I always am.
Very well. If it gets me the answers that I want, I will ask this. I want you all to swear on the sticks that nothing you say, that nothing that is discussed here will be discussed outside of this mansion.
That's a very tall ask.
Do you want answers or do you not?
I
Because
could
I am perfectly capable of prying those answers out of you, but I prefer not to.
7 immediately haunches her fur. And she
stand
starts
down,
growling.
Stand down, 7. Let me handle this.
Kaya looks over. I think you should listen to her. She kind of subdued me, and it didn't even.
Uh-oh.
We fought, and she didn't even break a sweat.
Hoshimi, I'm having to move her around to do this, but she swings her legs over the back of the couch and just sits down. I'm not afraid of feeling pain, but I want to make an amendment to this vow of yours. We do not discuss this on the condition it's not with others outside of this group of people.
I suppose that's a more fair term.
I'm fine with us keeping secrets. We do it all the time.
We do?
We do. More than you realize, 7. But I will not have my tongue stilled in such a way. Fair?
I suppose that is fair.
Do I recognize her?
No, you do not.
Not with that check.
Whoever it's not with that check. No.
I have the same question. By sight or smell, do I recognize this person? Would I be capable of recognizing this person is more accurate. That. Oh,
That's no good.
I didn't do the thing. It didn't work. Okay.
Can I try it?
Wait. I'm not letting that stand.
Guard?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go guard.
Point.
There we go.
That's much better.
And I will discard this one.
I will discard. Discard.
Don't do that to me.
I won't. I'm sorry.
There is a whiff of death and darkness about her. You don't know exactly what she is, but you sense that she is powerful and that she could very easily take all of you on and not break a sweat.
Josh, I sent you a message.
Hoshimi still isn't breaking her like cold face because again, she's not afraid of hurting. I have one last question before I make this vow of yours.
Okay.
You fought Caius. You subdued him. She gestures over to her other side. Him.
No, he knew better.
Hoshimi looks over at Yuto.
Yeah, you see that his hair is just bristling. It's like He's very apprehensive towards this person.
You smell it too. She says in Simajin, you smell it too, don't you?
He nods.
I vow on the sticks that I will not discuss what is discussed here outside of this group of people.
She looks to the rest of you. Do all of you...
Adrian nods.
I think the better question is there anyone who doesn't?
What are sticks?
7. It's okay. It is. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, Adrian. I'm going by what I know, and I think I've translated it accurately. It is a river of death in the underworld. And if you make a vow on it and break it, what happened to Akalon happens to you.
Essentially.
Why would I want to swear on that?
It is a solemn vow that you will not break.
What if I make a mistake?
Do you remember what happened to Captain Akalon back in Cord?
I do, but he was a grown man, and he knew what he did. I don't always know what I'm doing.
That's fair. I'm not sure if the Styx takes that into consideration, though, I'll be very honest with you.
Hoshimi turns back to Trixie. Can we exempt her from that vow because of her age?
You see Trixie roll her eyes. Age. No.
What do you mean, age?
She is scoffing at the thought of it. Don't pay any mind to it.
She's just a big meanie!
7. Stop throwing a tantrum.
Well, I'm not gonna swear on something so bad. I'll leave.
Very well.
7. Okay.
Big meanie!
Just let her go. It's fine.
Adrian closes the door behind.
That's
She did.
fine.
Yeah, Seven's gonna go to the kitchen.
If she does not wish to take the risk, that is her prerogative.
Yes, I agree.
But I am not going to amend my terms because of her age. Age means nothing in my line of work.
Very well. It was worth asking, if nothing else. You have to give me that at least.
We'll see. So now that everybody has sworn, my name is Trixie. I am a psychopomp.
They ferry the dead from here to the afterlife.
Hoshimi lets an eyebrow raise. You guide people to the heavens river.
Indeed.
I admit that's substantially more important than I thought you would be.
Yes, this duty is quite important. It involves hunting down wayward spirits and slaying the undead. Another one of my duties is to hunt down and kill those who break oaths sworn on the Styx. So if you happen to blab about any of this, I assure you, we will meet again.
So then were you the one responsible for what happened to Akalon?
Indeed I was.
And you came for Apollyon?
Yes.
Sorry to have disappointed you there.
Disappointed?
Hmm.
Right. Well, I was able to find his soul anyway. It just took a little bit longer than I would have liked. So that was you.
Hmm. My only goal was to make sure the man didn't suffer. It sounds like that was a futile endeavor, though.
Indeed it was.
Unfortunate, but, well, not every gamble is a win. So what is it you wish to talk about?
Do you know what happened to the one known as Raquel Karcher?
Well,
You need to be more specific.
She was in the room when I took Akalon's life. I turned my back and she vanished. I need to know that I had not overstepped my duties.
pardon?
If I accidentally killed her, or did to her what I did to Akalon, I will need to rectify my mistake, and I will likely be demoted.
No,
She's not dead.
she hid.
Well, I don't know if
That
she
was-
actively hid, but
She was taken, possibly.
the point is you don't seem to have overstepped your duties.
Very well. I will have to make that in my report.
Who do you answer to if you've got a duty so important?
Apologies. I am sworn to secrecy.
Fair enough.
Actually, I do have a question. Is it okay to approach you?
Yes, I do not bite.
Sometimes auras are powerful. I just wanted to check. She struggles to get up from the floor, but she asks Adrian, "Do you have the drawings of the symbols?"
Yeah, hang on. Adrian takes out the two
Good
finished
thinking.
symbols now,
Good thinking, Kel.
and walks over to Trixie. Slowly.
Obviously, you don't have to tell us if you answer to any of them, but if you recognize any of these symbols, that would be very helpful. Adrian can tell you which ones we've identified. Obviously, you're very powerful, so maybe you have gone in those circles?
Adrian shows the symbols, points out to the ones that that they have identified. On the one that was originally broken, I believe we identified. Let me just get the sheet out.
This is where notes come in handy.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
I still don't know how to take notes. I'm still a dumb. But I'm trying. I'm learning.
Where are we? Okay, so we identified points to on the pro side, the one that had the ripped off symbol. Recognized, points out Asmodeus, Spokop, Corellin, Bahamut, Queen of Air and Darkness, and he says he knows what the hammer and sickle was, but he can't say it out loud for obvious reasons.
Did somebody just knock on wood?
No. Well, my desk is wood. I was just pointing on my on my sheet.
You get really into it.
Okay, so yeah. So Asmodeus, Bocop, Corell, and Bahamut, Queen of Air Darkness, and McStabby. And the ones we didn't recognize were on this one was the Lotus, the Dancer, and the question mark. And then on the Anathema side, Asmodeus, Lolth / Arashni for both symbols, Tiamat, Kitsune Kenshi, Hexter, again, the Broodmother for obvious reasons, and then points to Lotus again, and then Demon Lord symbol that we don't know of.
She's looking through a few of these. So, which symbols are you wanting to figure out?
Well, given that the two symbols are the same, the Lotus, since they're on both the worship and the Anathema sides. The second Demon Lord, and I guess the Dancer.
I don't know anything about the Lotus. I can't inform you about the Dancer, but I can tell you about that Demon Lord symbol.
Writing down.
That Demon Lord is Zura, the Lord of Vampires.
I think we found something that relates to the 9th person that was with us in the Dark City then.
But before I continue on, there's another reason that I was here. She looks towards Sybil.
Olwen reaches out and grabs Sybil's hand.
A little while ago, there was a bit of an undead disturbance. And she looks down at Sybil. And she's reaching for her. She's reaching for him a little bit, but then she backs off. Oh. It's like that, isn't it?
Do tell.
I am not saying anything, not because I swore an oath on the sticks for this one, but because I made a promise. But I will say this, as my promise does not encompass this.
Oh,
You are
dear.
very familiar with our kind, aren't you? And you don't even know it.
How fascinating.
That is all I'll say. I believe that if I say any more, I will interfere with someone's plans for you.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. I have what I need. Goodbye.
Wait. I have a question.
Yes.
Did you take my brother anywhere?
Your brother.
Reinhardt Edgeworth. tiefling with darker skin than mine. His horns stick up.
Yes, I believe I was in the city when his soul perished, and I believe I ferried him
Where? Where'd you take him?
to the Outlands for his soul to be judged.
Oh. Thought you knew where he might have known where he wound up, but thank you for taking good care of him.
It's part of my job. Though if I had
That's
to, though if I had to make a guess, considering what I could sense from his soul, he would either end up in Bitopia or Celestia. But that's for the judges to decide, not me.
I understand. And yes, it's part of your job, but some people do their jobs poorly, and I hope that you are one who takes it seriously. So thank you for taking care of him.
You are welcome. This job is quite necessary, and she looks to everyone. As is the duty I must fulfill if this oath is broken. There are some things in this universe that must be taken seriously. For that, there are consequences.
We have made our oaths. And we're not and none of us here are the sort to break promises. I do have a curiosity before you leave.
It seems I am very popular. What is it?
Have you ever claimed any Kakorian spirits? Or is that someone else's duty?
Duties shift around, but I have set foot in Kakoria before. I am very old.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
She vanishes in a puff of black smoke.
The second sorry.
Yeah, Caius looks over, just like, oh, thank gosh, I thought she'd never leave.
The second she's gone, Hoshimi flops over onto Yuto. That was one of the most terrifying conversations I've ever had.
I can imagine. She
reeked of death.
I mean, psychopomp. Makes sense.
Adrian, think yourself. Yeah, psycho is one word to put it.
Yeah, so, this is probably a, bad time to bring this up, but I think you might want to know before you head back out.
What's that?
When Yuto and I were walking around the city, we saw some wanted posters.
What happened?
Yuto informed me that about everything that's been going on with you and Seven and
Caius, get to the damn point.
All right. Yeah, Royal Inquisitor Titus Bilge. Apparently, your guys' 3-day grace period ran out, and now there's a search warrant out for Seven and Olwen's arrest. And that's where we're going to end things for today.
Ow!
Oh no! I'm so glad Seven's not in the room right now.
Okay.
I'm glad she's munching away happily.
Yep, she is munching away happily, totally oblivious.
Oh man.
No,
Much
no, no.
to think about, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, guys, I was looking at the calendar very closely. to this, and
Okay.
it unfortunately that is a consequence.
Okay.
No, I
Ran
didn't.
that-
No, that's what I was worried about. That's what Ari was worried. I was poking y'all. I was poking. Okay. I guess
Y'all-
I'm
y'all
going to jail.
Yeah,